Welcome back, race fans, to race number 5 of the Group B Rally Madness here at Pacific Coast International Raceway. I'm your host, Vinny, and unfortunately, we still don't have any idea where Sandy Shore is, but we're really hoping that she's going to show up pretty soon here. Let's get to the introductions. In number 73, we have Steve Chase in his 1970 Ford Escort. Then we have Ambriella Nova in number 5 in the BMW Rally. 67, Papa E in his 84 Audi Quattro, and number 8, Dutch Vandershift in his 74 Escort. 2 Escorts in this race, and 2 German cars. We'll see what happens. Lap 1 now with Steve Chase at pole, Ambriella Nova next to his side. Then they're off. Steve gets a little bit of a lead and throws it down Pine Hill. Coming into the big turn, Steve Chase does a great job. He is flying down that track, and he will take first place. Looks like Papa E was second, Ambriella Nova third, and we've got a 7.45 time. Woo! I think 7.565. 7.4565. That beats Crazy Canuck by 1,000th of a second. That's amazing. Steve Chase now in first place, knocks off Mr. Dark on the list. Numbskull now has the gatekeeper position. Well done, Steve Chase. Let's take a look at this race. So Steve leads the pack around the corner 2, coming down Pine Hill at extreme rate of speed and looking beautiful. Takes turn 3 beautifully, skids a little bit and takes turn 4. Very nice. The rest of them make it through there as Steve Chase banks turn 5 and is coming down the concrete straightaway to turn 6 and the final straightaway down the finish line. Steve Chase setting a new record here at Pacific Coast International Raceway and taking the first win. 5 points. Papa E with 3, Ambriella Nova 2, and Dutch Vandershift comes in 4th place. Going up for lap 2 now. Ambriella Nova has the pole position. Dutch Vandershift at her left. And they're off. Ambriella Nova taking the lead down with Steve Chase on her bumper. As they come down their own single file, coming through the chicane there, and Ambriella Nova still has the lead. A little bit of jam up behind her. Ambriella Nova will take first place, and it looks like Steve Chase is breaking through the crowd there and will take second. And Dutch Vandershift and Papa E are stuck on the last turn there. Let's see what happened here. If they all made turn 5 just fine, but Steve Chase skidded out, as well as Dutch Vandershift. Almost lost him over the side, but Steve Chase would not let them by. And that means that Ambriella Nova now has 7 points and Steve Chase 8. Papa E and Dutch Vandershift still 3 and 1. Lap 3 now. Dutch Vandershift now has the pole, trying to get some better points on there with Papa E at his side. And they're off. Dutch takes the lead with Vandershift not too far behind. As he come down, he's getting pushed by Dutch Vandershift, coming to the big chicane, makes it around, but they're in a big old pile. Looks like Dutch Vandershift still has the lead. Will take first. That was close, but it looks like Papa E will take second. Coming down around the 45, it looks like Dutch went sideways. Got pushed around by both Papa E and Steve Chase. He maintained the lead. Papa E puts the block on Steve Chase with Ambriella Nova pushing him to straighten it back out. And Dutch indeed gets the score up with a win there, and Papa E taking second. Steve Chase still leading the pack with 10 points after 3 laps. Lap 4 now, halfway. Almost halfway. Papa E on the pole now. Steve Chase on the outside. And they're rolling. Coming down. Oh, something has happened in the outside lane. Papa E and Dutch Vandershift are still flying down, and a little bit of contact there with Papa E is taking on home for the win. Dutch Vandershift comes flying down, takes second. Let's see what in the world happened right after turn one. Oh, okay. Chase is, looks like he's stuck between the guardrail and Umbrella Nova. As they come out of the corner, oh, Steve Chase, I couldn't tell what happened. Looks like he just lost, went off the track. Let's take a closer look here. Looks like Steve just climbed the rail. Oh, and he totally lost it even before he hit that sign, the guardrail, before he hit the guardrail. And Umbrella Nova couldn't quite get past him. That's unfortunate in the DNF for those two. Ooh, and that means Papa E is just taking a 1 point lead in this point gathering here. 11-10, 9-8 is the scoreboard. This is a tight group after 4 laps. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next 4 laps here. Lap 5 now. Steve Chase back in the poles. Umbrella Nova at his side. And they're off. Going down, Steve Chase again takes a nice lead. Comes down Pine Hill and expands that lead. Comes around and hits the 45. Oh, he's flipped into 45. And there's a, oh my gosh. What a pile up. Oh, there's 1 man down and 2 men are extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. Oh my gosh. Look at that guy. Standing on his side. 1 man. Look at those 2 guys. Inches away from death. Amazing. Well, those guys better, it looks like the cleanup crew's there, and one of those guys must have passed out or something. That was so close. Hopefully nobody's hurt there. We're going to get these puppies lined back up and get them going again for a rerun of that lap. But let's see what happened here. Steve Chase came in and he lost, oh, yep, he understeered and, or oversteered, excuse me. Hit the inside of the curve and flipped it. Meanwhile, Papa E was struggling to keep his car straight too. Umbrella Nova slid out, and they all got bound up behind Steve Chase's car, and then they all decided to do the turtle. So should be no serious injuries there. That's what we're getting a report of. All the drivers are good to go, and they're lined up now back at the top to restart lap 5. Here's a view from the turn 5 camera. Oh yeah, Steve Chase was on his wheels, boy, on 2 wheels. He almost pulled it off. And they're, oh my gosh, they're just coming around that corner wild and crazy. Kind of like Group B. Amazing racing here. So, lap 5 restart. Steve Chase at pole. There's Nova at second place. Papa E behind Steve Chase, and Vandershift behind Umbrella Nova. And they're off. Steve Chase again jumps out in a good lead. Coming down Pine Hill and around the corners, he's doing good. And he flips it again. Oh, and it's a big pile. Oh, and that was that Vandershift slides right on by him. We'll take first. Umbrella Nova gets away and we'll take second. Oh, Papa E makes it also for third. Boy, Steve Chase looks like he was going to break the record again. Couldn't quite hold up on that 45, and boy, they pushed him all the way down to the concrete straightaway, where stickers from all the great drivers are up on the wall. Very nice. So now Dutch Vandershift has the lead, and it's still a 4-point difference between first and fourth. Steve Chase now is in the back of the pack for the point gathering with 2 DNFs in a row. Let's see what he can do here. He's on the inside lap. He's on the inside lane. Umbrella Nova has the pole. Vandershift has the outside. And they're off. Umbrella Nova takes the lead with Steve Chase close behind again. She opens up a little bit, coming to turn 3. Turn 4, they both make it through. And they're both taking down the lead. Umbrella Nova leading the way. Umbrella Nova will take first, Steve Chase second, and Dutch Vandershift will take third. That was a good race. Nice to see everyone finish after everyone crashing in lap 5. You see Villanova leading the pack. Starts to pull away a little bit from Steve Chase, but he is right behind her. And that is how they finished. That was a great race. Let's see more of that, boys and ladies. Let's see what happens here. Steve Chase right on Ambriella Nova's tail. Looks like Dutch started to lose a little bit. They almost got passed by Papa E. Time to beat for 5th is 7.5781, set by Numbskull. And yes, no one since Steve Chase didn't come close. In the first lap, you see that's 7.84. A ways off. So now the score is tied. Ambriella Nova and Dutch Vandershift after 6 laps are tied at 16. Poppy 14, Steve Chase 13. What a great race. This is a tight group of racers, boy. 2 laps left now. Lap 7. Dutch Vandershift now has the pole with Papa E on his side. It'll be interesting to see who finally gets the most points in this race. And they're off. Dutch takes a bit of a lead, like a 2-car lead. It's coming down Pine Hill and always fighting. Oh my God! I think I was Papa E. Dutch Vandershift. It looked like he ran him right after. Oh, it looked like he was in the parking lot. And Dutch will take first. Steve Chase second and Ambriella Nova third. And what happened? Well, there's Papa E's car down by the Minute Cafe. Looks like he displaced a Porsche and the FedEx truck. I got the emergency crew out there. We're going to see exactly what happened there. Boy, Papa E's on his wheels. Hopefully he is okay. So we see them come around the corner. That's clutch. There's about a 2-car lead, but Papa E steps on it, gets up to pass him, and yeah, Dutch just basically runs him right off the road. He tried to hang on there, but he hit something on the edge of the road and he was gone. Wow, that's quite the drop from up there. See if we can take a look from camera 5. Oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty brutal looking. Let's see that one more time. Yeah, before they went around the corner. We kind of beat him, took a shortcut, I guess. Here's from the finish line camera here. You can see how far a drop that is. Oh my gosh. And he's landing. Oh yeah, he hit the FedEx truck, knocks the Porsche in there, and their cops are already at the cafe. Imagine that. One more shot. Let's see, real slow, a little closer. Here he comes down. Oh, he hit, looks like he might hit the truck that was up there too. Hard to tell. Hard to tell, but wow. All caught on camera. Well, we're glad to hear that Papa E is alright and we'll be able to finish the race. We'll get those other vehicles cleared up out of there and make sure everyone's okay. Lap standing now. Dutch Clutch has a nice 21 points. Ambriella Nova 18. Steve Chase now is 16 and Papa E was 14. Papa E, I believe, has the pole in this last race. Yeah, he does. Let's see what he does with that. Steve Chase on his outside. Steve's going to want to rack some points up too, so this will be a good last race. And they're off. Papa E has a slight lead. Steve Chase on the outside. As they come down, Steve Chase is pushing from behind. Oh, Papa E skids out, but still maintaining first place. Steve Chase still right behind him. Oh, and Ambriella Nova makes a great pass. Almost passes Steve Chase, but he blocked her off, it looked like. But Papa E will indeed take first place, and Steve Chase second. Let's see that race again. That was fabulous. So Steve Chase is like 2 car lengths behind Papa E and taps him out of the corner, sends him spinning, allows Dutch Clutch to catch up, and there's Ambriella Nova quite a ways back, but the big crowd let her catch up. And you see him start to go. Here's Ambriella Nova making a beautiful pass on Dutch Clutch. Dutch Vandershift coming down around the corner. Steve Chase is trying to get first place, but Papa E is not going to let him and puts the shut down him. Meanwhile, Ambriella Nova is trying to pass. Steve Chase shuts her down. That was a heck of a fight and a heck of a race. Let's see what the points end up being here. Oh yeah, Dutch Vandershift, 22 points. Ambrella with 20, and Steve Chase and Poppy both racking 19. That was a close race and an incredible race. What a great group of racers. Points looking up now. Points update. There, the races tonight are all have asterisks, and they're in the lower end of group. And looks like, wow, Amber Nova has moved up to 4th place. Poppy up to 6th. And Steve Chase is at 9th, and Dutch Clutch is 13th. Very nice race. Alright, we're looking at race 6 next time. We got Dusty Miles and 2K, Bolo Brown, and Dr. Z. You don't want to miss it. It's been crazy great here. After this, I'll be going on to Harryman Mountain Run, and then to that great mountain, Shavano Mountain, at Gravity Throttle Racing. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you again next time. Good night, and God bless.